Hello Fortnites, Cal here, and this is a brief history of me. Okay, so I'm 29 years old. I was actually born in Rhode Island, way up north, just outside of Providence and Cranston, so basically the only other town in the entire state of Rhode Island. But I have two brothers. I have an older brother who is 2 years older than me, and I have a younger brother who is a year and a half younger than I am. We've traveled a good bit, especially when it comes to moving. When I was younger, we only ever stayed in a place for about 5 years before my dad got transferred through his job. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of take you on a brief little tour of where we started and where we finally ended up and how my life has kind of turned out from there. But I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to go ahead and pull out a map here and just kind of take you on a little road trip. So it all began back in Rhode Island, was where I was born. Just outside of Providence and Cranston. From there, my family and I, we actually moved to Virginia Beach. Lived there for another 5 years before we moved down to Atlanta. Where do we go? There we go. Down to Atlanta was where we next moved. And then after that, I went to school briefly from Atlanta. I went to school briefly in South Carolina. Where are we looking? Here. There we go. Briefly to school in South Carolina before my family actually moved down to Florida. There we go. Down in the great, wonderful, hot, humid state of Florida. And this is actually where I met my wife, Rebecca, when we were at school. So in 2005, my wife and I got married. We moved out near the water in Gulf Breeze, Florida, just off the coast of the mainland there in Pensacola. Still in the great, trapped in the great state of Florida here. We've been married since 2005, so 7 years now. We have a 2-year-old daughter as well as a 6-year-old daughter who keep us busy running around all over the place. But yeah, we are now out from Gulf Breeze. We moved back into Pensacola. Right there. Yep, that's our final resting place for right now. But who knows how much longer we will be here. But I'm here teaching music. I also do music ministry and youth ministry and all kinds of fun stuff like that. But the state of Florida definitely keeps us completely and totally occupied and smothered with heat. Although it's not you would think that it would be a little bit of a dry heat, given the general location here. But actually, it's quite humid indeed. So let me see here. So yeah, someday we're hoping to make it up a little further north again, back maybe not all the way back to where we were in Rhode Island, but I hear out further west is pretty nice here. But who knows what the future holds for us. But for now, we are still back over here in Florida. Who knows for how long? Okay, so that's a brief history of me. And thanks for tuning in. I guess I'll see you guys here in a fortnight.